$2 billion. That's the number the Trump administration says it could save by eliminating more than 1,400 federal requirements governing the Head Start programs in America. Okay, think about what we're talking about here. So what is Head Start? Head Start serves some of the very, very poorest children in America. These are preschoolers who would not be able to afford to go to an education as 2, 3, 4 and 4-year-olds. Okay, and we all know as teachers how incredibly important the first 5 years are for child development. These are children who may need nutritious meals, developmental screenings, smaller classes, health services, disability support, stable, well-trained teachers that help families already struggling who can barely make ends meet. And this is where we're looking for billions in savings. No, we're creating an impoverished class is what we're doing. So this is a political choice, once again, to take the most vulnerable people, little people, little teeny children who they hardly stand a chance. If you're born poor in this country, you know the stats on that. Okay. And at the same time, our government is finding billions of dollars and extraordinary amounts of money for military spending, for wars that don't need to be happening. Well, tax policies can deliver enormous benefits to corporations, feeding them, corporations, and giving wealthy Americans tax breaks and everything that really needs to be spread to we the people. We're debating how much money can be saved by loosening requirements in programs that give the poorest children a chance, just a chance. I mean, this is sick shit. What the government is telling us is to look to your right and look to your left. Look at the people who are around you who don't look like you, don't pray like you, don't love people like you, don't act like you, don't this like you, don't that like you. Blame them for everything. Don't look up. Oh my God, do not look up at the wealthiest white elites who are making a killing, literally and figuratively, monetarily and power-wise. But this is their priorities, The budget says that we can just, hack away at,
No, and I think that's what we have to decide whether it's our priorities.
well, we're
Because
letting them. We're letting them.
this government, yeah, I mean, if this government is hell bent on saving money, but literally wasting so much money on all of his pet projects and things that don't need to be done, and statues and reflecting pools and
He's making
all these other tax breaks for the
everywhere.
wealthy and all of that. We have to decide if this is what we want, that we want to literally deplete our children, right? We're talking 140 million people in this country live in poverty. Okay. This is almost half the country. Okay. So this isn't just, oh, those poor kids in some place and somewhere that we don't know about. This is 140 million children and families that rely on an education, whether people use it for childcare. But again, you have to understand the first 5 years to go into kindergarten, into a public schools that are also being closed and impacted and affected. And again, children are not going to have the education that they need, even getting into kindergarten. And now you want to deplete them of early childhood learning when they're 2, 3, 4, and 5, and nutrition that helps them to learn, that helps them to grow into sustainable adults and people that can actually function in a society. Like, I don't even know how you justify this shit. I don't
You
even
don't.
know
You
how
don't.
you sick. You don't. I mean, it's sick, but forget about the government, because our administration, they don't justify shit. They don't care. So that's a writing on the wall. We already know that. But how can you, as a fellow American, support this? And why are you not saying something? Why are you not standing up? Why are you not writing or calling or emailing or doing something to say, this is not my priorities. This is not what I want to do. Stop taking money away from children in a Head Start program that's been proven time and time again. I mean, even fucking Bush and Reagan was about Head Start.
Absolutely.
No Republicans have ever taken money from a Head Start program. To be totally honest, most of the kids in Head Start live in red districts, red states.
That's the crazy part.
That's where most of the poverty is, in Alabama and Mississippi and Georgia and Arkansas and Texas. And I mean, this is outrageous. And I just don't understand how anybody, whether you support this government or not, is saying that this is what we should do and this is how we should save money, really? And then where's that money going to? So you save it, and now these children are not educated or not fed. Then where did this money go? Yeah, exactly. Into the pockets of the billionaires. Into the pockets of the billionaires, that's where the funnel goes. And they want us to believe that somehow this is going to better the country.
No, it's going to better the billionaires. Right. It's going to better the billionaires. The budgets tell us what a country values. If we scrutinize every single dollar that's spent helping a 4-year-old who's living in poverty while accepting these enormous expenditures that are disproportionately benefiting the most powerful people, we should ask ourselves a very uncomfortable question. Who are we willing to save money on? An unborn child, or a child in poverty who didn't choose poverty? They didn't create the federal deficit. They didn't design our tax system. They didn't start a war. They didn't lobby Congress. They simply arrived on this planet, in this world, in need of a little extra something, a chance. If America needs to find $2 billion, perhaps
tax the billionaires.
We need to look is tax the goddamn billionaires. Stop looking at the classrooms of 4-year-olds and 3-year-olds.
Either you're for Head Start and funding children education, or you're for billionaires. That's it. That's your choice. That's the binary. Either you're for safety and regulations of your water, or you're for billionaires. Either you're for the parasites being in your food and asbestos being in your houses and buildings, or you're for billionaires. That's the choice. That's the binary, because this is what we're choosing against. Every time a program is cut, you are supporting billionaires if you don't do anything about it.
Yep, because a nation's greatness isn't measured by how we generously treat the people who have the most power. Oh, no, no, no. It's measured by what it does to the people who are the most vulnerable. And right now, it's extremely clear.
The most vulnerable is going to be us very soon.
Yeah, but so not attacking you yet.
If you're not a vulnerable person, or you don't know someone, or maybe down the street or in a town next door, it's soon going to be you. So if you don't give a shit now because you don't think it affects you, or you're not worried about it, you don't know anyone, well, you know what? You really want to wait until it affects you?
You're just early to the story. Just a little early to the story. It will affect you. And
yes, it's
don't
going
wait till it affects
you. They don't care.
Yeah.
The billionaires want everything. They want everything.
And they'll take it until we stop them. They'll just keep going until we the people stop them.